Hi, how are you?
Hey Nancy, I'm good. How are you?
Okay, nice to see you.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you reached out again. Like we spoke sometime back in July, I guess. And
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
hmm yeah, and I remember you were in a lot of pain even that time. Like these looping thoughts would really torture you, and then again you'll be fine for a few days, and then it keeps coming back, and looks like the same pattern has been repeating.
Yeah, I actually have a therapist, and then I actually the psychiatrist. I just see him once a year just because they make me. He actually recommended a different therapist, and she did a little bit of that EMRD, or
Hmm.
you. I don't know if you know what that is, like that.
Tapping and all.
Yeah, like that, or following your eye, your eyes,
Yeah.
like movement. Yeah. I mean, we only did that like once, but that seemed like, well, sometimes they say it could actually make you worse before it actually makes you better. Like I said, I could be good for days at a time, but you know what's coming up? Like next month it'll be a year that he died. So I don't
Mhm.
know if it's that, or I can't really meet any, but like I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm I don't know. Like it's weird. It's weird. I don't even like talk about it a lot like with my friends or stuff anymore because I don't know like if talking about it just like fuels the fire or I don't know like I just like some days I just think like it's just better off just trying to just forget about it because you know there's nothing really I could do about it. I mean he's dead, you know, but then you go through the like like why wasn't I good in that kind of stuff. Like why, like why not me? Like why can't I meet anybody? Or I don't know. Like I'm like on dating sites, but I just don't meet anybody that like I'm interested in or I don't know. I
Yeah, and I feel like you are still holding on to a lot of your past. Like you're not able to completely let it go.
yeah.
And even though maybe you are finding someone, but still it they are not uh how to explain it, like they are not rekindling that fire in you
Right.
to
Yeah.
go ahead for that relationship.
Yeah, like I haven't met anybody that really like could top that feeling with, you know what I mean? I
Mm,
just like I'm not and they're like, aren't you interested? I'm like, yeah, I would like to meet somebody. I said, but like I haven't met anybody, and I think that's part of it. Like, I don't know. Maybe maybe I think like maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just be alone. Like it just like I wasn't meant to have like a partner. You know.
yeah, but that truly can't be. Like if you really want a partner in your life, you are supposed to have him and share a beautiful life with him.
Yeah. See, and I just think like because like he wasn't the one. I'm there. Yeah, but it's easy for you people to say because even though he didn't feel that way about me, I felt that way about him. And like like I said, like I don't like I can't. I think part of it is like I don't really know why, and like I'm very like scientific. I'm a pharmacist. I'm science based.
Mm.
Like I always think there had like if I think like if I could understand the reason, like I can move on. But theoretically, it's not going to happen. Like 'cause, I mean, I'll never know the reason.
Yeah. So in a way, it's like you are looking for that closure.
Yeah.
And so let me explain you in this way, uh what what I actually truly believe. And like I have been through that, so I can help you understand. When we are in these phases of our life, right, we have been through so much. And if we dig deeper, I'm sure this is very much attached to your childhood, like what you have been through. And because a lot of our uh, traumas and all comes from our childhood, like how maybe it was a very small incident, but then as a child you felt abandoned or maybe not loved, and that left an imprint in your subconscious mind, and maybe you are still carrying that. And what happens with all these, and also when we grow up, like we have been through breakups and multiple bad relationships, so all this kind of becomes like layers on top of another,
Uh-huh.
which breaks like your connectivity to your divine self or your higher self or your soul or your divinity, whatever you want to call, or the universe or God. So when we do deeper inner work and clear these layers of trauma through healing, through chakra work, through various kinds of meditation, even nervous system healing. So as we clear these layers, it like you can picture it as if you get reconnected to that divinity of yours. And magically enough, you will start receiving those answers. Sure, some point of your life, like you had that connection, like where you didn't have to ask for questions to others, like you knew what was right for you. But as you grew older and things happened, life happened, we just tend to lose that connection. And if we are able to redevelop that connection, I'm sure like you will get all your answers that you are looking for.
Yeah, it's just weird because like I've been divorced, broken up, you know what I mean? It's not like my first relationship and like I've never I think about like some of the things now. I'm thinking like I could think about relationships in the past and like it doesn't phase me. Like, oh yeah, like you know that they weren't, you know, we weren't right for each other, but there's just something about like I'm thinking like I can't, I just like, replay the whole conversation at the end and conversations during and like why, like I should have said this, I should have said like why didn't I stand up for my, like why did I, like when he cheated me the first time, like why did I keep in contact? And then the other therapist goes like, well, why didn't you keep in contact? And I was like, you could have, she said. And I'm there like, yeah, I said, but I was like too much pain and like I don't know. Then I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like if he never married her or, he never got remarried either, but he was with the same person. So I don't know. Did I think, well, maybe I should have hung it in there? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I don't know. And like, and the logical part of me, because I am logical sometimes,
Yeah.
goes like, it doesn't really matter. Like in this point in my life, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like he's dead. I'll never
Mm.
have answers. We're not going to have a conversation. You know what I mean? It doesn't, it doesn't really matter. I mean, so like, I just wish sometimes I would just be able to like forget it. But, and I could be good. Like, 'cause sometimes I do. It's not like, I go to work every day. I go out with my friends on the weekend. I try to do stuff. My brother's been sick, so I've been spending more time like at his house and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I, I just then I just can't meet anybody that I'm like attracted to. Like I'm just not. And it's like, it's and then I'm thinking like maybe there's something wrong with me or something like, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's not like I'm like if I see somebody that's like attractive out. I'm thinking like, oh, why can't I meet somebody like that? Like, you know what I mean? But I just
Mm-hmm.
don't, you know, if go out on the weekend, we go up the casino and have a show or we'll go to eat or something like that. And you'll see like guys, even like by themselves. I'm thinking like, why can't I just meet like, and like what's wrong with me? Like, what's wrong? Like,
Yeah,
what?
there's nothing wrong with you, Nancy. It can't be. It's just that like we get so overpowered by our past and our traumas, like it kinds of just makes us feel that way, and all we have to do is release those.
Yeah, because
So
like, yeah, because I say about all my traumas in my past, like he is probably like the most emotional, like because before I met him, like people, I mean, I went through a divorce and like my husband like didn't want to be married, like I had a 9 month old, and like I told my friend, I said I didn't cry once. Like I didn't cry once. Like you know what I mean? I didn't fall apart. I didn't do it. You know what I mean? I just kept on trucking. But
mm,
like this one, like it was a short relationship, 5, 6 months, but I don't know. Like I don't know. Like when he did, he just I always said he ruined my life. He ruined me. He changed me. And I don't think it was for the good.
yeah, it's so weird. Like when I start digging deeper with my clients, right, through meditation, like their subconscious mind takes them so far. Like when they were a kid, maybe at times they didn't even remember those incidents that comes up, which like has been bothering them subconsciously, which consciously they were not even aware, like they had that trauma hidden inside them.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I know as like a kid, like, my father was an alcoholic, my mother had mental
Mhm.
health issues. I mean, I know like even in this relationship with him, like I was like kind of like afraid to be myself. You know what I mean? I wasn't like my usual, you know, I'm pretty level-headed and I pretty much
Mhm.
say what I think, but he like turned me into like a mouse, you know what I mean? Afraid to say anything, like say the wrong thing, because I didn't want him not to like me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and it's like any person that we meet, and even after like we are not meeting them anymore, but if they are still triggering us, it's like they are holding a mirror in front of us
uh-huh,
and literally showing us what we need to heal within us.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I've read that 1,000 times. Like they only trigger what, yeah, you need to work on. But so that's kind of like where I'm at. Like I said, and I don't even want to go to therapy anymore because it doesn't really help, to be honest with you. I mean,
Mhm.
like one therapist will tell me this one, and then I have like, well, then I have to see the other one. I'm not taking really any antidepressants now because they don't agree with me. But
Yeah.
to stay with, if I want meds, like I have to see the other one because But I'm like, because the one does EMRD, the other one doesn't. But like I said, like one will say like I don't know. There's two different, and I'm thinking like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like
And can you tell me, like, uh, when you feel this spiral thoughts, like, do you feel it anywhere in your body, like in your chest mainly, or maybe in your stomach or in your head?
well, I usually like it's hard sometimes because like sometimes like I have to fight like back tears. Like if I'm at work and it hits me, I
Mm,
would say I feel like in my chest, like here, you
mm,
know. Some days, and it's weird because some days I'm thinking like I was pretty nice to him. Like, I was the prize. And then other things I'm thinking like, well, why wasn't I good enough? Like I'll go through like I'll be like at one end of the spectrum, like that's the way he treats me was a reflection on him, not a reflection of me. Like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and like they always say, like. I can't imagine how you could do that to somebody because I would never do that to somebody. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah. And like anyone, how they are behaving with you, like always remember, like if they are making you feel small or you're just hurt by their behavior, they they themselves are so hurt by their own life, like they don't know how to behave better,
Right. Yeah.
and it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah. I was just collateral damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it's even like it's hard for me to meditate. Like it's because it's hard for me to calm my brain, like my thinking. Like, like for me to stop thinking, like I have to like if I start watching like a movie or a show or something, I mean, that takes my mind off of it. You know what I mean? Or if I'm
Mhm.
really busy at work, it's actually like a good thing because I don't really have time to think about it.
Yeah.
So it's mostly like when I'm alone or I mean, I don't know, winter's always a bad time for us. The weather's been bad
Yes,
up, you know.
definitely.
I mean, we have tons of snow. It's been bitter, 0 degrees. It's finally starting. It's like 30 and then it's like a heat wave.
Mm.
But until it starts getting, I'm always better like when it's lighter out longer and more to do, more stuff to do after work. And
Yeah.
so I don't know. I don't know.
And I'm definitely sure, like, if this goes on, like, this is not what you want out of your life. Like,
No.
you really want a good partner whom you can spend your life together and enjoy together, have a happy moments, and like you go to work, come back, have a nice dinner with him, and just talk and spend good times.
Yeah. I don't know. Just I don't know. Just the where I live, I don't know if it's just like because my friends that are single say the same thing, like you can't meet anybody. And they're like, I'll never meet anybody. And they're like, well, you met him. And they're, yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like my luck is like, I don't know, like almost as if I'm cursed or something like that. Sometimes that's what I said. I think I'm cursed. I said if I wasn't mad at God, which I said I would probably go get like an exorcist. I feel like I can't win. You know what I mean? Like that's how
You
I feel.
certainly can. So, yeah. So, like, let me explain you
Okay.
the spiraling thoughts that you are suffering with, the replaying conversations and then trying to make sense of it all. Like, literally, that's your mind trying to protect you. But the actual wound that is much deeper, like it's in your heart chakra, where you said like you are feeling it in your chest mostly, right? And also a part of your solar plexus. So your heart chakra, like it's holding all the unprocessed grief and the pain that it ended, and now that person doesn't is not here anymore as well, with whom you can speak and get the answers.
Yeah.
So your solar plexus, it's like holding the loss of identity and self-worth from the relationship. And these two chakras, it's like feeding the spiral in your mind. And like you would know that your mind's first job is to protect you, to keep you safe. So what it thinks is like if you are in the same environment, then it thinks that you are safe. So this continues in a loop.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And like shorter meditations will calm your nervous system down, but then Like the pattern won't stop unless we dig deeper and cure the root cause.
Yeah, I was actually going to go for some Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
I used to, well, I mean, I haven't done it in years, but I mean, I got to level 2. I never finished level 3, but there's just there's a couple like this meetup place, like they have like Reiki every Thursday, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so like, because that's actually I thought about going for Reiki because I think that helps release.
yes, it does. So, like, if you are working with me, first initial month, like, and it depends like how you are progressing. I do energy healing for my clients so that it gets easier for you to release those pains and the traumas and whatever is suppressed to come up, and like any healing, like it gets easier once you are aware of it. Because now, uh, like your subconscious mind, your conscious mind has kind of suppressed a lot of things because it feels it's not safe for you. And that's the reason, that's how your subconscious mind has been wired. And so we need to dig deeper and heal you so those traumas and everything releases. And once it releases or you get aware of it, then it gets easy to release as well using your conscious mind.
Yeah, makes sense. Like sometimes I don't even want to think. You know what I mean? I just don't want to think. I don't want to think
Yes.
about it. I just want to be, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
sometimes I need like I'm so tired of like thinking of the loop that I like I just like I'm actually sometimes I'm like actually physically exhausted from it. Like
Yes,
I just come
very
home
true.
and I sleep. Like and I you know what I mean? And when then I get up and I'm like my heart's palpitating, you know, and it'll be
Mm.
like, you know,
Anxiety and like
yeah, yeah,
feeling heavy.
yeah. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to see my daughter soon though, the end
Hmm.
of the end of the month.
That's nice.
So I always feel a little bit better. And it's, you know, different scenery and
Hmm.
so
So, like if you want, I can explain my process if that feels good for you.
yeah, I kind of remember you telling me the last time. I kind of, but
Mhm.
I don't remember
Yeah,
exactly.
I can repeat, and especially all that you said, like first, mostly we will work on releasing all those past stories and your traumas and grief, the longing, all the unanswered questions that you are holding mostly in your heart chakra and your solar plexus, like your loss of self-worth and um, trying to make sense of it all. So, in the first phase, it will be like cutting the energy cords and then releasing all the stored emotions using various somatic practices, and so also guided energy healing and a lot of chakra work and inner child healing, where we will get to your childhood and find out what really happened and what wounds are you are still holding, and then release them. So obviously when we do this, the spiral will stop, not because like you are just managing it, but because we will remove what was actually creating it.
Yeah, I've tried cutting cords. It doesn't. it didn't work for me. Like I've tried that, like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. So, like, it has to be in combination of several things. Like, we will be going through a lot of somatic process as well, where we will really focus on your body and connect to your body and then release those patterns and call in healing. And also the chakra work that we will be doing that will be supporting it as well, like clearing all your, not only the heart chakra and the solar plexus, like we will be literally covering all the chakras and healing it and releasing whatever you are holding on to, and then realigning them, that filling them in with renewed energy. And for each chakra, like I will be sharing specific practices that you can do every day to like keep them aligned. Not, and something like uh, which you can do every day, which will not take up a lot of your time as well. Because I know, like, when you're working, you don't have a lot of time to spend.
Well, yeah, I start early and like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't know, last time I forgot what you said about payment. I forgot. I can't.
Yeah, so it's 1,800 for 4 months. And if you have like if you want, I can give you payment plan option as well. Or you can use Affirm or Klarna. Like if you want to break it down to um, like say 10 months or 12 months payment, you can do that using Affirm or Klarna.
I have to look at that because, like I said, I don't have $1,800 right now. But
No, so
is
that's why
is
like I can give you, if you can tell me like what is a good amount that you can pay monthly, then I can like
okay. Well, let
do
me.
that as a monthly payment.
And what's Klarna? Is that like a Venmo, or is that something separate? I
Yeah,
don't know.
so it's like you will use your card to make the payment.
Okay.
Uh, and so every month, it will ask you like for how many months you want to subscribe.
Uh-huh.
Say, I think you can go up to 36 months.
Well, I want to go there. Yeah.
So, say, suppose you take 24 months, then like 1,200 divided by 24, that will be deducted every month from your
Okay.
card.
Now, how much did you say it was? Did you say 1,800?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look at to do my
And
tax.
if you like, if you don't want to go via Klarna or Affirm, then I can also give you, like, if you can tell me what is a good amount that you can pay
Yeah.
monthly, we can break it down
Okay.
pay as well.
Yeah. Let me think about it for a day here, how I want to do it.
Sure.
Um, I have to think. I can't think. And how often, how often do we
Yeah.
meet?
So it will be every week, one session,
Okay.
lasting about an hour to 1.5 hours, depending like if we are doing some longer
Uh-huh.
duration meditation or release work that might take a little longer, but mostly between 1 to 1.5 hours.
Okay.
And you will have access to me um throughout the week via any app that you use, like
Yeah.
Telegram
Yeah.
or WhatsApp or Voxer,
Okay. So,
to like say you are spiraling and you're not able to find out why I need support or anything came up, you can just pick up your phone and message me. I will walk you through how to deal with that.
yeah,
And um,
I just like
so
writing stuff. I'm just writing stuff down so I don't forget later.
mhm. And I will be sharing like all the guided meditations that we will be doing and uh, other practices that you might have to do it at home. And also, like throughout the week, I will be doing energy healing for you so that it becomes easier for you to release and to get healed faster.
Okay, so that's like 4 months or 16 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And doing it like after 4 isn't an issue, like because I don't get home till 4 or 5 o'clock. Oh, we usually, I'm
Yeah.
saying 4, I usually get home till after 5.
Yeah, that should be fine. We can pick up one day that, so mostly after 5, I do not have calls except on Fridays.
Okay.
So maybe we can pick up Wednesday because that day I don't have, like, my daughter doesn't have any class, so I don't have to pick her up and drop her.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like sometimes I could make it, well, if I run right after work and don't have to stop anywhere, I can, even
Mm-hmm.
like 4 o'clock is like, I could, if I don't hit traffic, I could possibly make it, but like most of the
Yeah, I
time,
don't want you to rush because
yeah,
it's fine.
I don't know, the traffic is crazy the last couple of days for some reason.
Uh, Maybe because the weather is a little better and everyone is out.
Yeah, and it's going to be a holiday weekend, so I think a lot of
Yeah.
people started early, the President's
Yeah.
Day. Okay, well, get me think about it for a day. Like I said, I'm going to be going to France.
Mm-hmm.
The date, if we even get the 24th, I think it is. I don't have my calendar,
Uh-huh.
so
That should
no,
be
I guess,
fine. You can take your time and think through it, but
yeah.
like I can
I just
promise
have to
you,
think.
like you will definitely benefit from this. Like I have been working with several women and like these are very common things and we can certainly get through this. And
Yeah.
there is really a better world waiting for you. You don't have to suffer like this. Like there's literally nothing wrong with you. Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
how many women are brokenhearted? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
it's so
just,
sad and it's really painful. Like, um, no, I don't want anyone to suffer like this. Like, I have been through it and I know like how painful this is.
yeah, it's funny though. It's just funny how like people say, like, we don't, like, it's so unlike me to like get stuck on, like, I'm usually like, you know what I mean? I usually
Mhm.
grieve and I move on, but I don't know why. There's something, and then I like sometimes I think like maybe we have like a, not a soul, I don't know, like a karmic connection. I don't know if you believe in that kind of stuff, soul connection. Like even though we weren't together, there's still some kind of bond between us, or I
Yeah,
don't know.
so I will take you through karmic healing as well. Karmic
Okay,
healing and ancestral healing. So yeah, so all that together will
okay,
certainly help to release whatever is holding on.
okay. All right. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'll message, I guess, through Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay.
for now you can use Instagram and later when we start working together, we can pick up any app that you are comfortable with.
Yeah. Like, would you use WhatsApp
Yeah,
or?
we
Yeah.
can do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I have it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you. I'll
Yeah.
talk to you
You
soon.
have a good night.
You
Yeah.
too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.